What is up, my Z Ninjas? Today we are going to be reviewing the Star Wars Black Series Beskar Armor Mandalorian from, of course, The Mandalorian. Man, I actually found this guy in Wayne's comic book shop. This is the comic book shop where I bought pretty much all my Star Wars Black Series figures. So here is all of their Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and all that good stuff. It's called Mr. Wayne's Pop Culture Collectibles. Here's their phone number and here's their address. So if you guys want to screenshot it and look for the phone number and address later, I'll give you some time to screenshot it. Alright, that's enough of that. I'll pick up later. Anyway, here we have the Beskar Armor Mandalorian, which looks badass. So here's the front of the box, here's the side of the box with some very cool artwork. Here's the back of the box with a quick bio. I'll give you some time to read that. You guys read it? Good. Alright, and here's the other side of the box, top of the box, and bottom of the box. Now let's get this figure cracked open. I don't want to damage the box, so you won't let me cut it off camera. And yes, I am listening to the Mandalorian theme. Alright, let's get this guy out of the box. Alright. Let's go over his details. And here is the Beskar Armor Mando out of the packaging, guys. And for this what it's worth, it looks so awesome. First off, this is the Beskar Armor version, so he's all silver, all Beskar-y. And as you could see, he has the Mudhorn symbol right there, the one that the armorer gave him at the end of season 1 of The Mandalorian, when he fought the Mudhorn, when Baby Yoda saved his life. And here we could see his little shotgun shells for his rifle. And he has some folds there. He has, I think that's for the grappling hook or the flamethrower. I don't know. I know for a fact that this here is for the whistling birds. You know those missiles that he shoots off his wrist, the ones he used to kill all those stormtroopers. And in the beginning of season 2, he killed all those people at the one bar. Yeah. And here on his sash, we actually have some little sticky bombs right here. Some sticky bombs he used to put on Moff Gideon's ship to blow it up, to take it down. And as you can see, he has a holster. Focus, damn you. He has a nice holster there, which looks pretty cool. Anyways, and here's his cape all tethered up. I mean, it's a soft rubbery type plastic. It's not the worst thing, although I do wish it was cloth like Darth Vader's, but it's whatever. You get what you get. And here in the back you get 3 peg holes, and you'll find out why in a minute. And here his legs, he has some more Beskar armor here, except this part is actually kind of brownish, and he has more shotgun shells here. And you get his Mandalorian boots. And of course the helmet does look as awesome as ever. A lot of good detail, but that's enough for details of the figure. Now we're going to move on to his accessories. Moving on to the accessories, first we get Mando's pistol. His little pistol here. which I think is pretty well painted, well detailed, well sculpted. And you know, it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. And the way you holster it is you get your Mando figure, and he has a little holster here, and then you just slide it in, like so. And there you go, you have Mando holstering his pistol. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And next, moving on, we get his jetpack, which I wish it came with those little blast fire effects. Does it come with them at all? No, it does not. I think that's only for the other version Mando, the one that comes with Baby Yoda and the pod. And other pieces of Beskar. By the way, I tried to find the other version of this Mandalorian, the one that came with Baby Yoda, the pod, and all those pieces of Beskar. And I called up 3 different targets. I called up 3 targets that's the target exclusive of this guy, but with more stuff. And not one target had him. So I went to the comic book shop and I found this guy. Anyway, here's his jetpack. As you can see, it has 3 holes there. And it's painted pretty well, kind of like in the show. Although it's not really silver. It's more like a grayish color. But I think that's pretty cool. So what you do is you lift up his cape. Let me move the camera up a bit. You move his cape up, and you just align the holes with the pegs. You just stick in there. You just stick in there like this, and boom! There you go. You have Mando. You got Mando with his jetpack, looking badass. Although, I mean, it doesn't. If you pose it good enough, it looks good. Yeah, this could pass. It's pretty good. This is Mando with his jetpack. Next, the last accessory here, we have his rifle, which looks really well detailed. I love this, and the one where he electrocutes stuff, and he blew up little Jawas with it. And there's the scope, which looks pretty nice. It's all, I like how the gun is all straight and not like really warped. God, focus. There we go. Okay, there we go. And there's the little silver part of the gun, and as you can see, there's a little peg there. And we get the butt of his rifle and the little trigger. So basically what you do is you align these 2 holes, and you just stick in there. Damn it. Hold on. There you go. You just stick in his back, and there's Mandalorian with his rifle. There, the Mandalorian with his rifle. And I gotta say, it looks really badass. So we did take a quick look at his accessories. Now moving on to height comparisons. So here is the Mandalorian standing next to the Star Wars Black Series Baby Yoda, or Grogu, which is his actual name. His name is Grogu. Don't believe me? Watch the newest episode of The Mandalorian. And here he is standing next to the Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, Return of the Jedi Darth Vader, with, again, the removable helmet. And here is next to the Empire Strikes Back Master Yoda, the Black Series Stormtrooper and Sith Trooper, the Black Series Kylo Ren, and the Black Series Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader. Check out my review of it over there. But yeah, here he is, how he scales compared to all my other Black Series, and Luke Skywalker just fell. But yeah, this is how Mando compares to all my other Black Series figures. Now it's time for articulation. Moving on to articulation, Mando could look up about this much. Pretty good, surprisingly good for what I expected. He could look down pretty alright. Head pivot, head tilt, pretty decent pivot. He could do a 360 with his head. So yeah, pretty good head articulation, more than what I expected from Black Series. Arm articulation, he could spread his arms out. He could spread his arms out like this much. The single jointed elbows. Yep, we got single jointed elbows. And for the hands, for the hand articulation, he could just move 360 and a little hinge. A little wrist hinge right here. But yeah, he could move. Damn. But yeah, he can move his wrists like this. Pretty cool. Single jointed elbows, and he could spread his arms like this and do a little 360. Pretty cool, he could move his arms 360. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, time for leg articulation. He could kind of do the splits a little bit. And luckily the cape does not get in the way of the articulation. He cannot kick back that much with just the shin, but he has double jointed knees which bend back all the way, which I think is pretty cool. Double jointed knees. And he has no toe hinge, but he has ankle hinge, which bends down all the way up. Bends up pretty far. And very, very awesome pivot. Like, this is some great ankle pivot for a Star Wars Black Series figure. That is some good ankle pivot. I mean, like, look at this. Look at this. This is awesome. But yeah, he has some surprisingly great articulation. Not gonna lie, look at this. This is awesome. Moving on to final thoughts. So for my overall thoughts on this figure, I think it's a great figure. I got for like, I think $20 at the comic book shop, which I think is a pretty fair price, I might say. And there he is holding and protecting Baby Yoda. So overall, I love this figure, and you know what? I'm happy with this figure. Sure, I might have not got my hands on the Target exclusive deluxe figure, but I caught 3 Targets, and not one of them had the deluxe figure, the one that came with Baby Yoda in the pod, those pieces of Beskar, and the little tracking fob. And the removable helmet that showed underneath Mando's mask. But you know what? This one is just as good. And plus, I already have Baby Yoda. So overall, if you can't find the other Mandalorian figure, this is a great placeholder. And I think this is better than the SH Figuarts Mandalorian. And because putting on the gun is not a pain in the ass, as I've seen in other reviewers. But yeah, overall, this is a great figure. If you did like this video and enjoy the and you do like the show The Mandalorian, or you like Star Wars Black Series, then hit the like button. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe, because this is the way. And also, I cannot wait to see more Ahsoka in this new Mandalorian. I love her in the new show. I also liked her in the Clone Wars and Rebels. But anyway, this has been the review of the Star Wars Black Series Beskar Armor Mandalorian. And as always, this is the end of Topazzi signing off. And subscribe to my channel, because this is the way.